You know 100%.
I know 100%.
William, this is the Akron Police Department. This is your last chance. If you don't come out, we will be sending the canine in to get you. So this is your warning. Come out now so you don't get bit by the canine. I hear someone coughing in there. Hey! Turn your face that way.
Is there anybody else in here with you?
All I hear is, can I come down? I said, bro, be quiet. I said, what the was that? He was like, no, there's nothing. And then like 30 seconds later, again, she's like, can I come down? And I said, who the is in here, man? And I seen her face. I said, oh my God. I said, what the And she's like, I'm so scared. I don't know what to do.
She up or what?
Yeah, bad.
That's y'all up.
Oh, no, that's how you came.
I love you, Chloe. See if you can smell how you love her.
Chloe! Chloe!
In what can only be described as a terrifying nightmare come to life, a young woman is kidnapped and held captive inside of a small garage in Akron, Ohio. Over the course of several days, she will endure an unimaginable horror at the hands of a sadistic monster, one who has proven before that he will stop at nothing to satisfy his twisted desire to inflict unimaginable torment upon his victims. However, as police arrive at the disturbing scene, they couldn't have ever expected to come across the presence of sheer and utter evil.
A very good friend of mine and my husband escaped PBCF about 6 weeks ago. My husband went to go in our garage to get a dolly out, and that friend is in our garage right now. I need to warn the police that are coming here.
Need to warn them about what?
Well, he is a violent offender.
Okay, his name?
William.
Last name?
Mozingo, Mozingo. My dad has a bad habit of leaving the keys in the garage, so I'm assuming that the door was unlocked, and the keys are inside the garage. Also, there's a female with him, and my husband said from what he could see of her, because it was dark in the garage, her face is pretty beat up. I'm pretty sure he's tapped into our cameras, and so I'm a little bit nervous about this.
Why are you pretty sure he tapped into your cameras?
Because he's had the password before, and I've never changed it.
Okay, so change the password.
Okay.
That knocks him out your camera.
Right. I have elderly parents here, and he's not in his right mind.
Yeah, psychological problems? Is he high or drunk or something?
Yes, both.
So your husband can verify the day he saw him that he looked like he was high or drunk?
Yes, he's high. He does mess.
How long ago did your husband see him?
Probably 5 hours ago.
Why didn't you guys call 5 hours ago?
I actually just learned about this when I got up with my son at 7:30.
Okay, it's almost 9 o'clock.
Right. I got up, I got my son dressed, got him to school, came home, and I'm calling because I don't want my son here either. But I can't put my parents anywhere else.
We'll have an officer sent out.
On October 16th, 2023, officers make their way to an Akron, Ohio home, responding to the chilling 911 call that was made only a short time before. The caller, Christine Scott, answers the door. Still in disbelief, she quickly gives police a rundown of the unthinkable situation at hand.
What's going on? How do we get in? Can we get in the door?
You have to keep him inside the room. We don't care. I don't care. My parents are here. I can't have him. I just don't want this camera. He used to live here, so he can tap into anything. But we have cameras up for other reasons.
Right, I got you. You know he's in there for a fact?
I know for a fact.
You can kick your door.
I swear to God. Go ahead. Please. Just, I don't know what's wrong with this girl.
Oh, there's a girl in there with him?
Yes. I told them this. There's a girl in there. She's very slim. My husband said he didn't really get a good look at her. But he's yelling at her, shut the up. That's right. The living on her face is she can't see out of her eyes.
You know 100%.
I know 100%.
Christine informs the officers that their suspect is 33-year-old William Mozingo, someone who is all too familiar with law enforcement and for a plethora of terrifying reasons. As officers make their way to the garage, they realize that a screwdriver may be their most quick and viable option to gain entry. Authorities knock for several minutes, but it seems as though Christine has vanished into thin air.
Why do people play games with us? Now she won't answer the door. Man, what the Hey, this is weird.
An officer even tries calling her cell phone, but there's no answer. Keep in mind, Christine is the one who placed the terrifying 911 call, where she initially revealed that she is a friend to William. Police are now wondering if she may be having second thoughts about turning her friend over to law enforcement. However, nothing can prevent authorities from unmasking the dark truth that William has been concealing for several days. Even more disturbing, this is just his latest venture in a most depraved and twisted agenda.
Like, why wouldn't you call 5 hours ago? Right. I mean, obviously he's been living in here for a while. Parole came out in July and found him here. William, this is the Akron Police Department. Come out, man. The garage is surrounded. Come on out with your hands up. If you don't come out, we will be sending the canine in to get you. So this is your warning. Come out now so you don't get bit by the canine. I hear someone coughing in there. I heard a female coughing. Watch him have a little like rat tunnel. Doug.
Officers eventually find their tool of choice, but they give William one last chance to exit the garage in a peaceful manner. As the door opens, a hell like none other creeps from the shadows. And not only will authorities find the monster who's been running the sadistic show, but also the victim who's had to endure the unimaginable pain.
William, this is the Akron Police Department. This is your last chance. Come out now with your hands up. Come out now with your hands up. Watch out, I'm gonna go.
William, come on out.
William, come out now, Akron Police.
Come out.
Come out now.
Nothing in your hands.
Nothing in your hands.
Now. Now. Hurry up. Get bit, buddy. Coming out or not? See him?
Can you see him?
Get out here now.
Come out now.
Come out now. Bro, you're gonna get up in a second. You better come right the out now. Now. He's up in the attic. Come out. Keep everything out of your hands.
He's in the attic. He's in the attic.
Keep everything out of your hands.
Keep your hands up, baby. Keep your hands up.
We'll go hands on.
Put it down.
Drop it. Drop. No, not your whole body. Get up. Turn around and walk backwards.
Walk towards us. Walk towards us.
Keep your hands up. Put your hands up.
We'll cuff.
Hey!
Turn face that way.
Just keep coming. Watch your step. Right there. You get that?
Come out, please.
Can I get shoes?
Come out.
He's gonna poke these things. Now he's gonna put his arm short.
Hey, come out. Hold on. Anybody else in here? Come out now.
We're selling this dog in after you two. Come out.
My feet suck. Oh my God, he's getting You're not going to get your black socks in the county anyways, so you go in there and get your shoes. What's this chick's Your socks are in the county anyways. What's that girl's name? What? What's the female's name? I can't remember.
William is finally placed under arrest. However, the woman is still in the garage. Nothing could have prepared authorities for the heartbreaking discovery they're about to uncover.
Is there anybody else in here with you? Okay, what do you need to get down?
Is there a chicken?
Let me get this ladder, okay?
There's some green boots up there. Bring those down with you.
Nah, f them. You don't need no boots.
All right, you can reach it. Come on
Big
out.
man can walk himself.
Oh.
There's no one else up there?
Where do you live at, dear?
Thompson, Ohio.
Thompson? How far away is that?
Like 30 minutes, like close to Chardon.
Why don't you have a seat right there on that stool?
Oh, we'll get you some stuff here.
Car number 12.
I'll grab you a bottle of water.
Hey, Chloe.
Is there any weapons up there here?
Is there any weapons or anything up there? No.
There's no apartment number, just there.
This is 23-year-old Chloe Jones. 4 days ago, she allegedly accepted a ride from William, who's been described as an acquaintance. However, instead of taking her home, William allegedly held her against her will in the small garage attic. Clearly, Chloe has sustained serious injuries, and the nightmarish details of what she asserts happened to her are soon to unfold.
Probably good thing you came out. He is.
I take it you know you have a parole violation. Hold on. Huh?
I wasn't trying to man. I just
You want this extra? Yeah? You want your freedom?
it's all the freedom I got, bro.
Shockingly, William has been convicted of abduction 3 times before, amongst other charges. The first 2 convictions were from 2011 and 2014, and he was arrested in 2017 for holding a woman against her will at a Walmart. However, his most recent conviction in 2019 is disturbing beyond belief. According to multiple sources, William kidnapped his ex-girlfriend and held her hostage for 4 days in his Canton, Ohio home. Over the course of the horrific ordeal, he held a knife to her throat and at one point gunpoint, attempted to strangle her. Somehow she was able to contact police, but that would not prevent William from brutally attacking his ex-girlfriend yet again. A few days following her captivity, William found the woman and subjected her to another sadistic beating, leaving her unconscious on a local road. Luckily, she survived. He was sentenced to 18 months in prison and was released on parole in April of 2023.
She f***ed up or what?
Yeah, bad. How do you know this girl? I just met her. When? Hell, night last night.
That's y'all f***ed up.
Oh, that's such a game.
We take him out still.
Yep.
Yep.
Walk him down there.
I love you, Chloe. You just met her. How do you love her? I mean, you just met, right? Yeah. But you love someone you just met? Yeah.
Officers bring William to a police vehicle before speaking with Christine's husband, who has just returned from work. He explains his shocking encounter from earlier that morning.
About 1
in the morning?
Yeah, maybe it was.
So you actually saw them in there?
Yeah, I was going in there to get the dolly. I was in there grabbing it, and then I just hear something like, bro. I'm like, what the f? And he's like on the side over there, and I'm like, what the f? I said, what's up, man? What the f are you doing in here, bro? I said, you too? He's like, nothing, I don't know what to do. He's like, I came in, like, that's nothing, I don't know how to get in here, He's like, so I came in because I know where else to go. It's raining, it's cold. He was like, this is the same way I am right now. So I'm like, I'm gonna go in the house and roll a blunt. Come on, smoke a blunt. So I went and rolled a blunt. And I came out and smoked it with him. And as I'm smoking it with him, then all I hear is, can I come down? And I'm like, what? And I said, bro, be the f quiet. I said, what the f was that? And he was like, no, there's nothing. I said, no. I said, I just heard something, bro. Just be quiet. And then, like, 30 seconds later, again, she's like, can I come down? And I said, who the f is in here, man? And she's like, look, I can't get down. I said, who the f? I said, bro, who the f? He's like, man, I'm sorry, bro. He's like, that's I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you. I said, what the f is going on? I said, yeah, you can get down. I said, give me a second. I'm going to help you. And I climbed up on the speaker. And then when I seen her face, I said, oh, my God. I said, what the f? And she's like, I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. I said, just listen. I said, just grab onto me. I told her to bear hug me and wrap her legs around my waist. I said, I'm going to get you down. I'm not going to drop you. I'm going to make sure you get down. You're going to be okay. And I got her down and put her on the stool and talked to her for a second and tried to relax her. And then, like I said, that's why I went in the house and I waited a minute to tell her because I didn't know how to handle the situation or be able to get her safe without anybody else getting up or something, you know what I mean? I said, we have to make sure that girl's okay first and foremost. I can't lose myself if something happened worse than what I've already seen her look like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a hard situation. I said, that's my brother, bro, I love him.
Did he say? I mean,
he was just like, no, this is tripping.
It's a bit odd that he claims to have told Christine about William and Chloe only an hour and a half after seeing the two, while Christine alerted dispatch that she was informed of the situation around 7:30 that morning. However, it's possible that the situation has proven to be a shock to the couple, and they're genuinely confusing their timelines of events. On the other hand, their friendship with William may have clouded their judgment and contributed to their delay in calling 911.
Yeah, he couldn't have been in here unless he comes in at night and leaves early in the morning or something like that, because like she said, her pops is out, he's 80 years old and he comes out here every day and does something, like he just put all this in a wheelbarrow, like he does all types of shit out here, you know what I mean? I felt so bad for her, like, but I didn't want to like draw attention at that time and make him think something else in his head, and then like even on his brother, he could have killed me.
Christine tells police that while they were knocking at the door, she was administering medication to her mother. An officer asks her several other questions, and she provides a flood of disturbing information.
How does he know them?
That's a good friend of ours
and so
for a couple years now.
The girl or the guy?
Will.
We talked about it, and I said, well, when I go to work,
he's not usually...
Oh, he met her at a gas station.
Yes, he met her at a gas station 3 months ago. And that's when he relapsed. He was sober until then.
Was meth? Is that what he's doing? So he used to live here?
Yes, he paroled here. Yes. His parole officer, he even noticed, like, right
when
he
changed. Living in the garage? Is that...
No. I haven't talked to him in almost 4 months because he ended up going back, and I have to separate myself. Absolutely not. My dad is out here every day in the garage, literally every day. So there's no way. But my dad forgets the key a lot, and the side door is always unlocked, and Will knows that.
Apparently, Christine and Chloe have met before, and on more than one occasion. William had supposedly offered to take Chloe home during their most recent visit, although it's unclear if the two had met at a certain location to hang out. According to Chloe's mother, her daughter and William had made contact online, though it's unknown as to whether they met online or rather created plans to see one another. But instead of taking Chloe home, it was then that William reportedly drove her to the garage, held her there against her will, and unleashed an incomprehensible hell upon her. And police are about to uncover exactly what that horror entailed.
We have a med unit coming out to check you out, okay, make sure you're okay. Obviously, because
You have some facial injuries. Are you? What's that?
It goes to the hospital.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Yours are, yeah. Those are mine.
They aren't?
They're not. My bags are.
Do you have bags? How long have you been living up there?
4 days.
Laying right there. Were you trying to open the door when you heard something or anything like that?
32.
Yeah, Ricky would love that. I used to.
Yeah. Are you freezing right now? You cold? You want to go sit in the cruiser right now until the med unit gets here so you can be warm?
They're right here.
Oh, med unit's here. Well, so you can walk down. We'll walk down to them.
This is most likely the first time in 4 days that Chloe has stepped foot outside. She's apprehensive, terrified that William may be near.
Yeah, he's already gone.
He's in custody.
Yeah. Come on, we're gonna walk to the med unit, okay?
Get you to the ambulance. We'll get you to the hospital, okay?
You
okay walking?
I couldn't see either. He was up there with the ladder.
So it's terrible. Probably.
Another officer makes their way to the cramped attic, riddled with random items. It's all the more disturbing that Chloe was allegedly forced to live in such conditions for several days.
He was up in that corner up there, so he went up that ladder.
Yeah.
And they're up, and you can still smell the weed in here. He was up there in that corner up there.
Really?
So if I would have sent the dog in, he wouldn't have probably been able to get to him at that point. But when he came down, he was taking his good old time, wanted to light up a cigarette and all this. And the one guy was like, I should have just let the dog chill him. Because it wasn't coming right. He wasn't immediately walking back like they told him to.
Nothing looks like this is my dad's. That's all my stuff over there, but I didn't even know, like...
That's where he had her. She was up in there, too. Yeah. And it's not warm in here either. There's no heater
not at all. I didn't even know what to do in that situation, for real. Like, I called his PO first.
Right.
Because I didn't know, like... You know what he comes up as when y'all look him up. So, like, it's not, and especially when he's like that and it's like he is not right.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want no harm to come to nobody else.
Sure.
And I didn't want to go look and see if he was still here or not at the time. He just is literally a ticking time bomb. It's bad. He's really bad. Like, this is why I cut off all contact with him 4 months ago. My husband hasn't talked to him in, I think, a couple months at least. And so when he just cut out there, he was like, it scared him half to death.
Back at the patrol vehicle, officers search William, where they are horrified to discover a long piece of rope inside one of his pockets, although they'll be even more shocked to uncover exactly how he used the ligature.
I understand that, man, but you got something that I can feel that's folded up. And in your pocket here, we'll find out. It's just a piece of paper. It's a court paper. But still, I mean, we all know what goes up in folded piece of papers. All right. Step on up there.
Shockingly, it seems that William used a baseball bat in his fist to beat her, while reportedly stating that she would never see her child again. But the alleged torture didn't end there. The young mother was apparently covered in gasoline, while William allegedly threatened to light her on fire. In addition, she was supposedly threatened at knife point, choked, and had no other option but to urinate on herself. But arguably most disturbing of all, William would reportedly show his twisted affection in between the alleged beatings, apparently cuddling the victim.
Wow. Does that look like blood on there?
Where's the ticket?
See any ligature marks?
I'm sure she'll be willing to tell us the whole story.
That might be the worst victim I've seen.
I'm glad we stuck around for that one.
Feels like
She's worse out here than I thought she was in there. Like
Her whole face is swollen, yellow, almost from bruises.
She probably would have been dead if she was still with that guy.
her forehead was really huge.
She got it.
Thanks, dude. She say anything about being tied up?
No, I didn't ask her anything about. All I got was her information, and I said, "Did you try to open the door?" She said he wouldn't let me know. It's about as far as I got.
Ma'am, did he tie you up? He did tie you up? Okay. We're very sorry, okay? We're going to try and help you now, okay?
Sadly, Chloe suffered a skull fracture, injuries to her fingers, a broken arm, and a brain bleed. Miraculously, though, she survived. In November 2023, William was arraigned on charges of kidnapping, felonious assault, abduction, and unlawful restraint, and entered a plea of not guilty. His pretrial hearing is scheduled for January 4th, 2024. According to some sources, he's currently being held on a $100,000 bond, while others report that he's being held without bond. He remains in custody at the Summit County Jail.